To have you on tonight's edition of the program, Men Uncut on Western Spring Television. This is where we talk about issues that affect the male folks. And tonight, I have my guys in the studios again. Together, we'll be treating something. And tonight, we're not talking about relationship like that. We want to talk about something that is trending, something that is happening around us. And this particular thing, I don't know what may be the effect in future. But today, we are seeing a lot of these things. I am J to the A to the HMIC, Jamichael, Mr. 223. I'm your love doctor himself, Michael with the source. I tell you, we're getting bigger every day. Nothing is going to limit us because now God the runner. If to send a man, if for don't cast. All right. Tonight I have my guys in the studios. Let me start from the new. I have a newcomer, a new face. This one don't. The thief within my left hand side. That one, you don't too take. You don't too know I'm inside Bible. Let me go to. Should I call him a thief? I don't call him a thief. The young man, yeah, young man. This one a thief. This one, because you even dressed like some.
Jamaica, you're ever
some
looking
Russian,
at it like
some
this.
Russian thieves that I don't want to mention.
I mean, senator, you know the way, no be thief now.
Okay, you nah.
Senator, no be thief. Oh, damn it.
Oh, are you saying? Are you saying? Okay. Okay.
It's my country. We know
Okay,
what
you
we're
are saying.
talking about.
Okay, yeah. You know yourselves.
Hello.
Huh? I
Continue.
didn't say it. I said you know
I'll
yourselves.
continue.
You
After
understand?
the show, we will see.
You can't be a judge in your own case.
Okay.
And you more do this in Kaswaswa.
That's a dictionary. Okay.
Thanks to my brother.
It will clear.
Thank
It
you
will
for
clear.
that.
It will
Thank you
clear
for
on your
that. That
eyes.
one. It was a lawyer.
Okay.
Oh my God. All right, I have Ferdinand, right?
Yes, Ferdinand.
Ferdinand that I know. The guy who was playing for Manchester United, Manchester United that time. Man, you, Ferdinand, Leo
Almighty
Ferdinand.
Dagbao.
Now defender.
This man is old.
play.
He's an ancestor.
No, you are power holding. Ferdinand, you're welcome on the show tonight.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, see, gentlemen, see the way you just talk, see the way you analyze,
I wish.
see the way you analyze the word.
I wish I can
the
be a
greeting.
gentleman too.
Not be like you.
What's it late?
You be like Kole Osho.
Oh, sorry.
Kole Osho.
Baby, David.
My friend Kole Osho, how you doing tonight?
Oh, baby, David. Good evening to the beautiful viewers at home. How are you doing? How has been your week so far? It's nice to be here again, and thank you so much for having me.
All right. So even Samuel, aka Wiki, we know even beautiful. They call him beautiful. They call Glory beautiful.
Everybody's beautiful people.
Fair enough, be beautiful.
Wait. You said Glory.
Yeah.
I sip my what I don't know.
So Magic is beautiful.
Oh,
But anyway, we have a wonderful world with beautiful people. I'm one of them.
Eh?
I believe you are one of them. Everybody. No. You are what you feel you are.
I differ to beg.
No, you beg to differ.
I differ to beg.
Beg like to differ.
Me will beg.
Beg to differ, say.
I differ to beg.
Now you sabi. It's your own cup of tea.
You fine. Beautiful. Okay.
All right, I don't have time for all this brouhaha.
Bello.
This brouhaha. We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll go straight to the topic for tonight. All right, you're welcome back, and we want to look at something from the social media this night, and the topic is clout or consequence. Is social media redefining success for Nigerian youths? So we want to look at trends, the way Nigerian youths follow trends. What are those trends? Why are they trending? Do we really have a content that should trend? Want to compare, let's look at content in other parts of the world and content creation in Nigeria. So we're looking at a lot of things. Let me start from Ferdinand. Why did some trends spread so quickly?
Well, thank you for the question. I Well, I think it's because it's what the audience wants. Because the reason why it's viral is because the audience care about it. That's it. That's why you see someone acting like gorilla and people are
And
liking
they're
it.
liking, they're
And
following
when
it.
people are talking about intellectual things, school has come.
Mm.
So it's basically what the audience like. So if you see someone frying akara and they believe that, okay, this is what might get them to, blow, get viral, get the virality that they want, other people start doing it because that is what they want. So I believe you give the audience what they want.
Even when the thing is not making sense.
Yeah, now, I mean, there were times, numerous posts that you see doesn't really make sense, but then again, it makes sense for the audience.
If I get you right, that means that at times people just intentionally put these wrong things out there.
Yeah.
See these nonsense things out there because they have a feeling that people will want to talk about it.
I don't think people unintentionally post things. They intentionally post them. You won't say you just were sleep talking and you type, or you were sleep acting and you posted. You intentionally posted it because you believe.
Post the nonsense.
Yes, now because you believe that, okay, this is what my people will get. We know our people now. Craze, they follow praise. So we know our people and
craze, they follow craze.
That's it.
We're laughing, we're
So that's it now.
So now craze, they follow craze.
I mean, I sharpen it iron now.
Wala. Imprint. There is saying before, if you look at contents, people dish out morals, they dish out, things that can be beneficial, something educational and stuff like that. But it got to a point in Nigeria, we even hear in songs, in music, they will say, nonsense, they make sense. How does that?
Well, in addition to what he said, I will say that the social market, you definitely have to come there with the product that everybody is going to buy. I cannot be selling shoes now, and I know that the demographic that I want to supply my market to are wearing between size 38 and 41, and then I'm bringing 45 to the market. I will definitely not sell.
You go put paper and then you shock them.
I will definitely not sell. But if I'm coming to the market with 38 to 41, even though it does not make sense to me, it is what they want, and I have to give it to them.
Give them what they want.
Now, one thing is this, one of the things I will tell you that I see as the issue that made this situation to be a pandemic for us right now is basically our environment itself. If you understand the trend of all these contents, where they are coming from, they started from people trying to say our normal comedians, people like Clean the Drunk and a lot of them.
Bovi.
Yes, I'm talking of the ancient comedians.
Yeah.
They will tell you that citing example of something that happened in our society. That is how they were bringing. That was how they were bringing it, trying to tell us that I saw this. It feels strange. This is how it is, and that. Then it became something that everybody is now saying as a normal way of life, our lifestyle. So. And one of the things that makes this to be is because, number one, Nigeria is so blessed with creativity. So because of that, it is very, very easy for us to make believe. Imagination goes very far. How far can you imagine content? How far can you imagine different things and then bring it to life? That is where we come up. That is what brought about the idea of the kind of content that we're bringing. Now, the society itself is morally down, all-time low now. So you cannot expect an intellectual content to be selling right now compared to the so-called nonsense, because what people want is in that nonsense. And again, I will say that one of the saddest reality of Nigeria and Nigerians today is that we are having a very sad nation right now. A lot of people are sad, so we're just looking for things to make us,
you're looking for
to bring us
out, to take from that sadness.
To bring us
don't
out, temporarily out of that situation that every individual is. Almost every day now, an average Nigerian is having a reason to be sad, to be down. So you just want to go on your social media and find a distraction. Now, going on social media, seeing something intellectual, and then you are sad. Obviously, even if it is not elevating the sadness level, it is still not dousing it down. But when you see a person making a fool of himself, you will most likely laugh. Everybody loves to view a mad person. We just pray that a mad person should not come from our own lineage, but we love to see them. So that is just how it is.
But do you think some contents can be really harmful to the society or to? I'm talking about some pranks. We've seen pranks whereby something will happen to someone and you see people running around. They'll just run onto the street without even minding whether a vehicle is coming or something like that. Don't you think there are some contents like that that can be really harmful?
Yes, I think so. But I will also retract to what I said. People would always love that. Nigerians are some way they like uniqueness. They like something that very, very mysterious. When someone who has been speaking English for a long time in his content switch to somehow the English is not well, speaking
like, oh,
different. It's not even that one. Like the English is not even put well, and before you know, it gets the virality that it wants. Do you think it's going to actually go back to speaking English? No, he will speak what has made him famous. So I think it's actually based on what they see that the people want, and the uniqueness. You get uniqueness like this, and I think I could recall when this guy Joe Boy sang alcohol. That's right. Then there was a content where someone was we were pouring alcohol on his body, and someone switched it to gutter, pouring gutter water on the person's body to the point that the person died. That's the uniqueness. The uniqueness was that it got viral.
Somebody died.
Yes, I was still in school, and I was still in school in Calabar, and I remembered vividly when Joe Boy was in a concert, and he was pleading with everyone that please stop this content. It's not making sense.
The
because
trend.
he was just singing. He's just singing. Maybe he just had a heartbreak, and he just say, okay, let's just hit the studio and sing. We sang the song and it was good, but he did not say sing. He did not say, oh yeah, create content
with the song
with gutter water, and you end up 6 feet under the ground.
When you say gutter water, you think they are just pouring gutter water on someone. Gutter water, Zao. Are you talking about a kind of drink called omigota?
Omigota is not a kind of drink.
When you say gutter, I thought they were just pouring water. How will you pour gutter water on someone and the person just die? When it's not again, there's one drink like that. They call it gota, gota, or something like
Which
that.
Which drink is that?
Okay. When you say gutter water. So, what is your take on that?
Well, can you rephrase the question again?
I'm talking about how harmful some contents can be.
Well, the sad thing is...
Now, you said somebody died. The thing trended, Abby.
Definitely.
For person die.
Now, our environment...
Is it one person life?
Our internet space is so unregulated. It is so unregulated. But the beautiful part of the internet is that it must not be regulated if you want to enjoy it. Now, because of that, if our social media space is regulated the way it should be, definitely some contents are going to be censored. You watching this particular, before you watch a content, look at our movies, for example. Movies are also contents. Especially the foreign movies. There was a time in Nigeria that they will tell you that, okay, rated PG. You will not even understand what they are talking about. Now, for some foreign movies, now especially American movies, they will tell you that rated
16.
SLV something. And they will even give you the meaning of each of them before the movie starts. So you will see some scenes that are going to be violent. The language in this episode, the sexual content is extreme. They will let you know. So you are already prepared towards what you're going to see in this episode. You are already
So if you're a
prepared.
brother in the Lodge, don't watch it.
It's your choice. Now, the sin is not on us again, it is on you. You cannot say that we did not tell you what to expect.
But I know people like Samuel, they will still watch it.
Who?
Samuel.
Okay.
Wiki.
Okay. So, if we are having content that will pre-inform us of what we are about to watch, you personally will be able to determine if this is the kind of content I want to feed my soul with or not. And by so doing, the regulation will help to determine how we go on in the social media space. And then it will even limit the issues that comes up from social media contents that are not healthy for consumption.
All right, let's look at. We have had so many trends. Ati Shakira, Tagadigi, I remember one trend like that. We've had which other one? Go on.
Silhouette challenge.
Silhouette. You have now view one. So shit.
How now?
If you can know that Shakira, that silhouette. If you can know that one, you have na view ones.
I am very active on social media, bro.
Hey, okay. So many trends like that.
Okay.
What we say, you go see. They'll not be following. They'll not be joining the trend. People will not be joining the trend. They'll not be doing their own video. Even cheche kule,
I don't know that one.
different trends. Is every trend worth joining?
Well, I would say yes, and I also say no. Yes, if it's if it's what you want, if it's not harmful. I mean, if
look at that Shakira, Shakatiki. I want to eat the Tagatiki.
I mean, it's for those who have it now, who have what
did they have?
Eh?
What did they have?
I mean, if
They have what?
most of the people don't tell me. You guys don't know what I'm saying.
No, I don't know what
I
you're
don't know
saying.
what you're saying.
You don't know what he's saying.
Inibu,
What do they have?
how?
Okay, so
Come on.
Those two, you like,
no, wait now, wait.
Okay, we are
Wait. Before I even drink, just wait.
Okay.
So I'm saying this now. It's for those anti-Shakira, that's trendy.
who be Shakira? Waiting be Shakira.
Calm down now. Let me land. I still
yeah,
up.
land,
Okay.
land.
So now those anti-Shakira trend are for people who have what they can shake. All right. It's for
like cup like this.
no now.
Shake.
I have kids to
I
shake.
They
can
can
shake-
shake
I
their
can shake-
behind.
I can even shake my body.
Alright? They can shake their behind. All right. So now, if you don't have,
Okay,
why are you
okay.
doing it?
Okay.
All right. So I don't think it will even go viral. So like I said, you think they can follow it or not? Like I said yes or no. I said yes, and also I said no. No, because some of them might be very, very sensitive. Some of them might be very, very sensitive. Some of them might be reopening wounds, and it's not good. Sometimes people don't know
The
how
implication of
the implication of content. Some of the content might be psychological, and be focusing on mental health, stuff. I know this month was men's mental health. So there was a lot of content, and it was emotional, reflective about men, and so many people did that, and it was so educative, it was so reflective. We allowed our intuitions.
it trend well.
It trend now, yes now.
Trend reach and Shakira.
Trend now. Trend like that because why? Because the audience, you, the other one, even myself, we like anti-Shakira trend.
Why will you say you?
Do you know me?
The other, do you know me?
Well,
So how do you know about the one that Shakira trend?
No, I just heard music and somebody told me about.
And I actually know that Olamide that sang the anti-Shakira dance
sang
that
that
year.
song.
The song was a very...
Yeah.
So that was the song
Yeah,
I thought you were
that
talking
song.
about.
So why we even start with the intro? That's not even an intro, self. That's not even an intro. But let's leave that one.
But how do you know about
I already
the
answered.
silhouette?
I already answered that.
The silhouette. how
It
did
was
you
when
know?
I was in the world.
Oh.
Yes,
Where
I
are
was
you
still
now?
in the world. Eh?
Where are you now?
In the house of the Lord.
Oh, well, the house of the Lord.
Thank you.
So you said it is not every
Yeah, it's not even
content someone
that
should
you
join,
yes.
but if you know you have what it takes, and you
No, no. That's not what I said. I said that it's not every content that you need to join. All right, content that like I said, iron sharpens iron. All right, people, if you follow, I don't really follow contents that I like to if I want to laugh, go to like TikTok or Instagram, check like skits and contents that are very, very, make me laugh.
Hilarious.
So, but then again, I always focus on content that are very, very educational, content that are very, very reflective.
Like science in
So, and
Yoruba.
not science in Yoruba. I don't even like science like that. All right. But then again, I would want to, be charged to, do content that are quite educational because I really love that part.
Okay.
All right. So I won't want to go and do contents that, are beyond what I don't really like, what I don't really care about. So I'm just using myself and saying, yes, I will do contents that I will follow and, I know that something that I can learn from, something something that are valuable. So, and I cannot do content that is not valuable. So that's how it is.
All right, Imprint, what's your take on this one too? Do you feel everyone should, quickly, do you think every people should follow every trend? Because nowadays, that's what we see from our youth. Anything they see, they want
Well,
to do. What they want to do.
to give you the shortest version of my answer, the answer is no. Not all content. There is no law, there is no instruction that is saying that compulsorily you must join every content or any content.
They call
You
it
can
challenge.
be, yes, there is nothing forcing you. You are not forced into doing anything. They are not saying that your life depends on it. If you don't do this thing, you
Maybe
can
let's say
die.
their life depend
No,
on it
there is
now.
nothing like that.
They-
But if you are making money, if that is your source of income, why not do anything to make ends meet?
Even if the implication, like when you, if the implication is really bad.
So far, there is nothing that can be traced against you. You should
Because that's
understand the
silhouette now.
space.
No, people
I
will
mean,
say,
sometimes you might feel
if you see
pressure to do it.
their papa chase
Now,
come
that's
for
the
us.
point.
So you go to do
Sometimes you
silhouette.
might feel pressure.
Sometimes
to
you
do it.
might feel pressure to do
Like
it,
you
and
just
that
said
is
that
the point.
silhouette now. Because if you watch many of that silhouette.
No,
So now,
I only was. I was somebody was watching that.
And
person
then you
now
were,
showed me. Me, I'm
and
not-
you pick through, Abi.
Somebody was watching and the person now showed me. So
Okay.
it's not that I
Put
watch it.
your hands on my shoe.
You even know the song. I've been trying
He
to
said he
remember
was
the
in the
song.
world now.
I was a music. I'm
I've
a,
not
I'm a
forgotten.
music lover, so
It's
I would
a
definitely
lie.
pick
You
the
watch
content.
that. I know that you sit down. You buy data. You
Why
sit
would-
down.
No, I always have
I'll
data.
be calling me
so
now. Tell me with them. You buy
is he,
data.
is he my?
You sit down.
Was he my
Spend
roommate? Is he
time.
my roommate? Will
Have
he
you
be my
ever
roommate?
used to
To what?
to
Nah.
we go on a short break.
Nah,
When we come
nah,
back,
nah.
when we come back, let's go on break. Let's go on break.
Man, if I cover Misha.
Until they watch movie.
A film trick now.
That children cartoon.
Wetin go make you laugh now? Na wetin go make
Must
you
you be
laugh now?
sad always?
Okay.
Instead of being sad, I would fry akara. I would do kuli kuli. I will not be sad.
Who patronize you?
I would do corn. If you don't like akara,
No, I don't like
you
corn.
like kuli kuli, or you like corn. You at least you buy
If I
one.
don't, what if I don't like any of it?
You will like one.
Yeah, I'll do
Except you are not in
popcorn.
this world.
Yeah, I'll do
Popcorn.
popcorn.
That is corn.
But it's
you just
popped.
said
I'll help you pop it.
No, you cannot pop it. You cannot roast and pop. You
I'll
don't
buy
have
a
time.
poppy. I'll put the poppy near the corn.
Ah, God.
Don't pop corn. You're welcome back. The program is still Men Uncut on Western Spring Television.
First lady, you do this one.
Yeah. Actually, you can get past episode of this particular program on YouTube. Just type Western Spring Television NG on your YouTube, and you'll see past episodes. You know, it's about men. So, as a woman too, you can watch this program so that you can learn more about men. But today we are doing a very different edition, looking at trends and stuff like that. And we'll be looking at clout or consequence, social media redefining success for Nigerian youths. All right. Let me go back to Imprint. Are we creating content or simply chasing attention?
When you put it that way, you are begging for the question of what is even content on
I
its
did
own?
not beg you. I only ask.
Well, content is anything you put in this you anything you put out there to educate, inform, entertain, enlighten, and all these things. So, if we are asking the question that are we making content in Nigeria or not,
Just chasing attention.
or just chasing attention, I will tell you that we are doing both.
Mm.
Because as you are trying to chase attention, you are creating content. As you are creating content, you are getting the attention. So it's as simple as that.
So all of them, they work
They are
out together,
intertwined.
interwoven. Has going viral become a career goal? Looking at our society today.
Question you asked me. You asked me because
Yes, now
maybe
at least I know people we say before that they will work for radio station, then stop it, they will work for radio station again. They're going to create content, and then money they enter,
Normal,
and they
soft.
focus on it. They
okay. I would say people are actually looking for, in the pursuit for stability. They will go for what will work for them. Right. If they've spent their years, doing 9 to 5 jobs and it's not working, and one season wonder, they do one thing and it goes kaboom.
boom, 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 boom,
I mean,
boom, boom.
and they're getting money. 1 month, in 1 month, you're getting their 9 to 5 jobs of like their 9 to 5 salary of 1 year. They're getting it in 1 month. Come on, they will choose that. All right. So they are pursuing stability.
You don't want to
all
talk
right.
career with that.
Yes, they're pursuing stability. All right. Someone will say they don't really care about the effort, it's the result. Right. So once the result shows, like you see someone who there's this content creator who was a teacher. Vic Aloma was a teacher. Collecting I don't think he was stable at that moment, but then he was, before he switched and he was wearing, he was dressed like a female.
With his elegant
Come on.
feature.
Do you think he has not thought about it like 5 times? But I mean, it's something that someone saw. Like I said, we like uniqueness, we like something mysterious. At least now he's footing his bill now. I mean, he can travel around the world. No one cares about it. It's the result.
So you say in the do teaching career.
But I would say
If for your
we are the problem actually.
so.
We are the problem. We are the ones that actually make this viral. Right? We are the one that actually we are the one that actually make it viral.
So you feel some of these things shouldn't even go viral?
Yes, I believe so. I believe so because if we look at it, there are some contents that they're quite sensitive. They're not informative. They're not educational. They are not even they're not dropping any value. All right. I know a laughable content when I see it. I know a content that is just below par when I see it. So,
but when you check the engagement,
when I check the engagement, I'm always marveled. But I see someone putting their efforts, dropping something that is very, very creative. I mean, very, very creative, very, very informative, something that could inspire someone. But then again,
the engagement
is very, very low.
Well, in addition to what you're saying, my friend, Creative Temi, we always say that we're in a visual economy. Now, if you go back like 10, 15 years ago, the only platform where you can watch video content were not plenty. They are very, very low. I can boldly say that we had YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
But it was not as accessible as it is today.
Yeah.
So to have visual content back then is always going to be an extra work for you, unlike now. So in terms of the virality, I believe the platforms are actually making it so. I will not pick my phone. You mentioned TikTok the other time. I will not pick my phone and be like, okay, let me use the search button and then use the search engine to find a particular content creator. No. All I need to do, even though that option is there, all I need to do is just click on the app and then it opens and then I'm having access to billions of contents, visual contents. And once I watch it, it is just like you voting. I only need you to watch it at least once. Once you've done that, it's already marked, and then another person is seeing it. Now, there's an algorithm that is going to be bringing it. The more the people are viewing it, the more it goes to different other people. That is how it works. So I will say that it is not even your choice. So far, you have these apps on your device. Either you like it or not. If you are opening these apps,
But you can
are
regulate
making
it.
a lot of you are making a lot of content viral. Yeah, you can regulate it. But if you are leaving it unregulated, and the funny thing is this, a lot of people do not even know that you can regulate it. A lot of people does not know that. So they only want to download the app because everybody is talking of TikTok. Everybody is picking their phone and downloading. Everybody is downloading different Snapchats, all these apps. Everybody is downloading, and they all run on algorithms that is going to work on you, either you like it
So
or not.
if I get you right, the pressure from algorithm is really
From the companies, it's not even
they push
about
things
the-
at you, and
Yes.
at times you have no option than just to watch.
No, you have options. Just like you said, you can regulate it.
But when the algorithm pushes as something something of interest to you, most times, you know,
The funny thing about algorithm is this: it does not push just random content to you. No, it watches your pattern.
and that's what
And
I'm
it
saying.
follows your
Things of
pattern.
interest. That's what
So
I'm saying.
yes, before you call it something of interest, it means that that's what you are interested in viewing
For a long time.
So you know,
for a long time. So you've
even if
already
you don't
set the
get it,
pattern.
you just let me watch this last one. So that this last one, after watching this last one, it's not another one. Now, boom, this one too
I think
let me
numerous
watch this last
user-
one. Last one. Let me now watch this last one. Before you know, let me watch last one. 1 hour.
Now
you
that's
did
the
there.
thing. That's based on your own discipline.
Last
Your
one.
level of
Your
discipline
data
comes
will
to
now
play.
finish on last
But I
one.
also think numerous users don't really know about the importance of algorithm. I don't really know about the use of some AI tools or even
Yeah.
digital tools. Some of them might be even digital illiterate. So you can't tell me that I open your Instagram and I'm seeing insensitive content there, and you're saying, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. What do you mean you don't know what happened? And I'm scrolling, I'm
And
seeing
seeing
the
different
same
things.
similar content. Come on now.
Egbe
Why are you
kai now.
deceiving? It's you just say you don't know how the algorithm works, and let someone regulate it. You cannot just say you don't know what's happening. You are the one, you put your hand inside fire. Someone wanted to help you, he said no, my hand will be inside that fire.
I'm
All right?
enjoying the fire.
I'm enjoying the fire. So that's it now. Sometimes they don't really know that there's something called algorithm. Yes, there's some.
But you can have your expectations. For example, okay, you said something like I said things of interest. You know, for the first time, you may not be interested in that particular thing. Probably just watched it just to
That is
for
it
you to
now.
know whether let me even see what it's all about. You watched it, well, you saw another one, then you have I don't really like it.
Now,
What if the algorithm keeps on pushing that kind
Now
of
this is the
content
thing.
towards you?
If I'm not wrong, which I know I'm not wrong, these apps, they have a way of doing something. Probably after like 5 videos, they will now bring it out to you. Do you like contents like this? Do you want to keep on watching stuff
interested
like
or
this?
not?
Interested or not?
Me,
You
I
have
don't,
the option
I
to
don't
click.
put
And
yes or no.
also-
I don't
and
answer.
also-
You don't
But
answer now.
But they keep on bringing it.
Now
No.
I not say
no.
yes or no.
Okay. If you are being neutral, you're already saying yes.
And
I've
apart
been
from-
neutral.
and apart
I
from
Yes.
let
that-
me do.
And apart from that, if
They
don't
did
even
not put
show
the
you-
option of neutral
I
there.
don't.
Now
I
it's
sit on
either
the fence.
interested or
I don't
not.
enter the compound.
The thing is,
I know
apart
the
from
outside.
that, even if they don't show you, you still have the chance to even
Go back to your
go back
settings
to it
and
and
do
tell
it.
them that it's not even helpful for you.
Exactly.
That's it.
And they will stop bringing those to you.
So you can do that.
And in the process of setting up these apps, some of these apps, if you delete them and download them again and you want to set up, they will give you likely options of what you can go. Do you want lifestyle? Do you want entertainment? Do you want science, fiction, sci-fi? They will bring everything out to you. You'll be the one to select what you want to be seeing. And then they will start popping up on your device. It's as simple as that.
Today I don't
So
carry,
you
I don't
have
carry
the
tech people
chance.
come studio.
So you have the chance to actually determine what you want to be feeding yourself in terms of content.
Exactly.
It is not forced on you.
Are young creators sacrificing authenticity for engagement today?
Yes.
As how?
Majority of them, they don't even understand the concept of authenticity in the first place.
Mm.
It is about the next viral thing. They just want to be out there. They just want to be seen. So the content that they are going to be bringing, they are not thinking of the importance of it. They just want to be out there. I know of a content creator that said, before you can be a consistent content creator, before you come online to be like, I'm dropping some content, you must have done thousands of hours of thinking, of imagination, of bringing those content to life, recording them and having a kind of database where you are keeping them. Now, all I can hear in what this guy was talking about is, this is hard work. But majority of the so-called young creators, they prefer doing something called live streaming. Now, I'm so sorry to say, I am not fighting anybody, I'm not attacking anybody, but I'm telling you for a fact that live streaming is something like, I am just freestyling. Now, freestyling does not require a lot of...
Like when Terry G enters studio,
Intellect.
there's the microphone,
Exactly.
Terry G, there's the microphone, just freestyle. And when person sit down, write content, write
you
song,
get?
like Governor Munike.
Aha, thank you. Now, before a person, thank you for mentioning that guy. Before a person like that will come on social media to be like, I'm dropping content, you should, when you watch his content, you will be like, no, this guy is really putting a lot of work into this thing. That is a person that is sitting down and thinking about it. Now, another person, Mama Diola, I can't remember his real name, but Mama Diola is a character. Exactly.
The one more he.
I can't remember his first name, but it's Banks.
Bam.
Now, the guy also does a lot of funny content. But when you actually sit down to watch those content from a particular point of view, you will actually look away from the funny part of it, and then you see the educational
It's
part of it.
taking you back to those grammars of those days. What they do,
Bringing those
caution
memories
children.
back in a very funny way. So people like this, it's obvious that yes, there is a lot of hard work that is going into this. But when you have some content creator that they just want to shout and then trend and then be like, yes, I have the highest number of streamers in the world. I am the one that's their own goal. That's the target for
And money
them.
they enter.
And
Money,
also,
of course.
I think I will also add that an experienced content creator will not settle for virality. Honestly, will not settle for virality. Will not say that I'm looking for one season wonder.
Yeah.
Trust me, they will not, because they are brainstorming, they are cracking their head, trying to even create just one shoot.
Yeah.
They will not. And I feel like there's an ongoing thought on X that just be posting on X. You can make money on X. How is that easy? I mean, they find easy routes. When it's not, it's all facade.
Yeah.
You find easy routes. How you go even? I'm saying that there is no easy routes when it comes to content creating, because I mean, look at a case of a guy who was called Fish Pie. One guy was doing Fish Pie.
Pie.
He just 1 to 2 months, he became famous. Where is he now? There was no brainstorming. There was no planning. There was no strategy. No. Maybe Fee Adam. But there was no planning. There was no, there was no strategy.
They use and sell things. You can't cry later, say they know even all the promises. You know,
Now that's it. That's the thing.
So yeah, there was no planning. There was no strategy. So someone who had a setback, a experienced content writer who had a setback, would surely go back to his drawing board because he had something. He had a strategy.
Yeah.
So he can actually readjust it. Other than someone who was maybe live streaming, or maybe just he wants to post something and had like 1K likes. If the next post he puts, he just had 1 like, where is he going to fall back to? He just disappears out of the blue. So sometimes it's always crazy when I see some posts like that.
All right, let's go to this trending thing. Olodo uprising. What is Olodo uprising? Olodo waiting. Let's watch this clip from the other side.
YC was saying something yesterday, and
Your Olodo uprising, right?
I very much understand where it was coming from.
Oh, you
Because
do, really?
the celebrities that we have these days are celebrities with zero brain, zero intelligence. They cannot even have, a proper conversation. So to them it's just let's make money, let's trend. It's even from the music that we put out now. It's everywhere. It's in every sector. I speak to a couple of my friends in the real estate industry, and they're saying that they cannot even get proper employment these days because the guys are senseless. So even check the music that we listened to back then. Check the
very
music
different
that we
lyrics wise.
So
it's just quickened.
It's just unfortunate.
Less quality for sure. That is true. I'm also curious.
Olodo rabata. Olodo uprising. From what he said, what's your take on it? Do you? Why is this phrase, trending now? Why so many people talking about it now?
So, out of context now, I want to say something. When we're in school, secondary school to be precise, they will tell you that not every student has the gift of understanding academics the way you would expect everybody to get it. But if you employ them into other aspects that is not academic, they can excel.
Function well.
That is what we are saying today. So personally, the definition of the Olodo that we say, I will actually question it. Is it that you are saying that this person is an Olodo because the person does not do well academically, or because the kind of content that we are bringing in line with what we are saying now?
Said they have zero brain.
Now that's the thing. There is nothing like zero brain. You that you said they have zero brain, can you do what they are doing? Can you, in actual sense?
And probably the person is you are doing well in your own way.
That's the point.
So
I will not call anybody an Olodo. I will even say that I am impressed by these guys. And the reason is simple. They rediscover themselves away from the four walls of a classroom. It is not easy. As a matter of fact, the kind of environment that we grew up from, they will make you realize that if you don't do well academically, you are a failure in the society. You cannot amount to anything. Even the so-called money, you can never have it. I remember some of the songs that we do sing back then. Okay, now, a lot of people they read book very well, but they cannot afford.
But you don't get one inside their account.
You cannot afford to buy the shoe that we do cocoa car. That's the point.
You go and buy for you. If they do cocoa car, but honestly, they inside.
You understand? But that's the point. These guys that we are calling Olodo back then, they can afford to even give a whole school all these cocoa car shoes. So really, the Olodo thing, the term Olodo should be redefined. That's it.
What's your take on Olodo uprising?
Well, in the context, I mean, Olodo uprising is, to me, has to do with someone who is not, portraying something academically,
something valuable, something meaningful.
You're putting like abnormality over normality. You're putting virality over education, over skill, over something brain-wise. So like he said, I don't think anyone is actually an Olodo. It's just either you know your brain or you have it. So that's it. And also, I would also say that the emergence of those people that, many people have actually classified as, sets of an era of Olodo uprising are actually causing impact. I'm saying, I feel like causing negative impact.
Okay.
Negative impact. I feel this is long overdue. This conversation should be like a mainstream conversation a long time ago, because you guys saw it. I mean, everyone saw it, but we kept on promoting them. You could see, let's say, in people who are investing, real estate investors, people who have, companies, real estate companies, their ambassadors are content creators who know nothing about real estate. But they will just use them because they know how to influence everybody. Like I said, the audience will always care about them. All right. If Bella one day becomes an ambassador of Pets Nigeria, trust me, everyone would want to be influenced to do that. Because, Pella
Not
already have the
everyone.
virality.
It's fans.
It's
Exactly.
fans. It's fans. Okay. Okay, it's fans. So I'm saying that we actually caused this Olodo uprising. I feel like we saw it coming, but then again we overlooked. It's something that over the years, my life, I feel like Nigerians, we keep overlooking something until, like when
Until it becomes
water,
a part of us.
when cup has not been filled yet, you overlook it until when it starts pouring. That's when you
We
start
now
seeing.
talking about
So it's something that is long overdue, and when you're seeing it, you're seeing your peers who are not, who are academically weak, who are not, portraying any prowess of education, doing things that are viral. They are not.
They will even say things like, people like that will even say, education has scam.
Exactly.
Even something.
And they are, like I said, they are having negative impact. Trust me, I was with my neighbor and we're having a conversation. Then he was talking about how he can actually be in his house making money. So I asked him and he said social media. I said, okay, but are you going to actually disregard the fact of going to school? He said,
Which school help?
School help. I'm like, I'm not saying school is actually the only way. Then again, school is something now. School is very, very important. Education is very, very important. It's like it's like an enlightenment. It's a hub of enlightenment. So we are embracing a new era of people who are disregarding anything called hard work, anything called hustle, anything called striving to have your own strategy, a reasonable strategy, something that you can use for a long time. We are seeing something that is just short term. We believe in that.
As long
If I
as
just
money
drop
is
this
coming
thing
in.
like this, we'll go. So
Well,
it's
on a very funny and contrary note, I will tell you that I don't agree with that.
Okay.
When I was in secondary school, I will make a lot of reference to this period of my life because I have a lot of creative people around me, and I'm also in the line of creativity today. When I was in secondary school, I used to be part of the people that you will not put in the category of dull students. Are you getting me? And then there are some guys that we know they are not there academically. Now, one of the things I realized back then was that unknowingly, it feels like the whole system is bullying these guys. But one thing that we were failing to realize back then was the fact that not everybody, I keep on saying it, not everybody is built in the way that we are built. The level of understanding of every individual is different. There are some of these guys that I realize that when we do one-on-one studying together, they assimilate, they get it, but they don't do well in the classroom because of the teaching methods. It's different. Now, the kind of settings that we have in schools does not help. Honestly speaking, it does not help. A lot of us will say that, okay, school na scam. It's not because the school itself is a scam. It's not because formal education is a scam, but the setting of the school itself. I could remember there was a particular time we did a particular classwork in English, summary. And there are some category of students in every classroom that you'll be like, these are the best students in this class. Now, this set of people back then when I was in SS2, they failed this particular test. What I wrote, I was wronged for it, right? When the teacher was going to make correction, the exact thing I put down, where I put comma, where I put full stop, was the same thing he wrote on the board. I went to meet my teacher. I was like, sir, I got it right. What you wrote is what I put down. The man took my book and flinged it out. I had to protest about it. That why will you even do that? The next thing I was going to say is that if this girl, this person, if they can miss it, nobody else in this classroom can get it. Now, tell me that I should not say that school is a scam. Because if even my teacher can have the orientation, the ideology that if some people are not doing well, the expected people are not doing well, then nobody can do well. And then in my own space, I am actually striving to prove myself that I can do it, and then you are there telling me that, okay, it cannot work because some people are not getting it, then definitely it's a scam. Now, I went on to graduate from secondary school. I'm a graduate of pure and applied chemistry, but personally, I find my passion in creativity, not because I failed, but because I enjoy what I'm doing. It gives me the liberty. I use my brain, and I'm bringing out the result.
Wow.
But I stayed away from the four corners of the so-called classroom to ensure that I make a living for myself. And that, I believe, that is what majority of these guys are doing as well. So nobody, again, is an olodo, provided they put their brain where it is functioning for them.
But I also believe that majority of them also, if they look back 20 years from now, will not be proud of the content that they post.
Now, that's the thing. It's about age. Some of us now, our own generation, we will be like, oh, okay, our generation is better from that of our parents because of retrospective looks. We are looking back and saying what we did right, where we did it better than them. Now, a lot of people from our generation are faulting this current Gen Z generation. For one thing, you will be like, you expect the next generation to do better than the previous ones. But this generation is a rushing generation. That is their way. That is the generation they are. And the reason is simple. The advent of technology for this generation is really much. So bringing the Western world, Western ideology to a person that is in the village, that on a normal day will grow up with the moralities of the village. Now the person is seeing what they are doing in US, and the person is now being like, I want to be like that. I want to do this. I want to be like Kim Kardashian. I want to be like this person. Now, that is where the issue comes in. The technology itself is what is killing this current generation, not the environment itself.
All right. Because of our time, in one word, should content creation be added into our educational system? Maybe
I will not use the word content creation be added to our educational system. I will say that creativity should be embraced in everything that we do, especially in our educational system.
You think?
I believe content creation has been there now. I mean, in mass comm, in theater arts, has been there.
Now,
I'm talking about this modern.
You said something now. In mass comm, in theater art, it is compulsory for them. But in chemistry, how is it?
Like,
I mean, in physics, how is it? In biology, now that's the thing. It's an individual thing.
Yes, you don't go
but
for
I'm saying that we should bring it into the system so that we can actually understand it better.
But then again, it's not everyone that wants. If you want it, you can have it.
Definitely, you can. But if it is introduced, there will be no restriction, so to say, about it.
So we should just say they have both positive.
If you have it,
negative.
definitely.
So who's an Olodo?
Nobody.
Who's an Olodo?
Nobody.
Why we call the girl Olodo uprising? These guys say nobody be Olodo. He say nobody be Olodo. Every now be Olodo. Who be Olodo? Let me leave it to you to answer wherever you're watching from tonight. Who is your Olodo? Who do you feel the Olodo? Or are they actually right? Is there we don't have any Olodo anywhere? All right. To the entire crew of this program, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. To my producer as well, Mazi Queen, thank you very much. I really appreciate you as well. Next week is going to be another wonderful time on another edition of this program, Men on Court, on Western Spring Television. I still remain JTD, HMIC, Jamaica, Mr. Tufi, your love doctor himself. Wishing you a lovely night rest. Bye for now. Mwah.